Have you ever wondered how ethical hacking works? How do the good guys use the tools of the trade to keep our digital world safe? Well, today we dive into the fascinating world of ethical hacking, breaking down the process step by step. First, it's crucial to understand what ethical hacking is. Ethical hacking, also known as penetration testing or white hat hacking, involves the same tools, tricks, and techniques that hackers use. But there's a critical difference. Ethical hackers use these skills to find vulnerabilities and fix them before the bad guys can exploit them. The first step in the ethical hacking process is reconnaissance. In this stage, ethical hackers gather as much information as possible about the system they're testing. This might involve anything from Google searches to DNS queries and network scans. It's like casing the joint in a heist movie, except it's all perfectly legal and for a good cause. Next comes scanning. This is where ethical hackers start probing the system more directly, looking for weaknesses. They might use tools like Nmap or Nessus to scan for open ports or unpatched software. It's a bit like a burglar testing doors to see if they're unlocked. Following the scanning phase is gaining access. This is where the ethical hacker breaks into the system, just as a malicious hacker would. But remember, this is still ethical hacking. The idea isn't to cause harm, but to identify how a harmful attacker might gain access. This could involve anything from exploiting a software vulnerability to cracking a weak password. Once the ethical hacker is in, the next step is maintaining access. That means setting things up so they can get back into the system. This gives them time to explore, test further, and understand more about the system's vulnerabilities. The final step in the ethical hacking process is covering tracks. Just like a real hacker, an ethical hacker doesn't want to leave a trace of their activities. Not because they're doing anything wrong, but to simulate a real-world attack. This can involve everything from editing log files to disabling auditing services. Now, all these steps might sound a bit daunting, especially if you're new to ethical hacking. But don't worry, there are plenty of tools out there that can help you get started. One of the most popular is Ubuntu Linux, a free and open source operating system that's perfect for beginners. It comes with a bunch of pre-installed security tools and has a friendly and active community to help you out. To summarize, ethical hacking involves a 5-step process: reconnaissance, scanning, gaining access, maintaining access, and covering tracks. It's a fascinating field that combines technical skills with a touch of detective work. And with the right tools like Ubuntu Linux, anyone can start exploring the world of ethical hacking. Stay curious, keep learning, and remember, in the digital world, being the good guy doesn't mean you can't know how to pick a lock.